Thank
Yeah,
you.
you make me co-host. That's it.
Yeah. You can. I did not put any kind of thing. So like no bar.
Good.
You can.
Exactly. Hi, Sakleen. How are you?
Oh, can't hear. You have to
Yeah,
unmute.
Sakleen, I invite him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Hello, sir. I am fine,
Yes.
sir.
Happy
And
to
how
see
are you,
you.
sir?
I'm
Yes,
doing
sir.
great.
Thank you, sir.
It's already 4 minutes. 1 more minute. We wait and then we start. Okay.
Normally, EFT, we wait until 10 minutes.
Okay.
9 o'clock is
Whatever you
9:10.
say. You are
So,
you. Okay.
People need to get ready,
Okay.
turn off computer power, so struggle.
Okay.
I just want
Done.
to get a little bit
Okay.
more
Done.
time. People
Yeah.
set up. I don't
Okay.
want anybody feel that I'm left out. I didn't get this point, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
also, already 36. I think by another 5 minutes, it'll be 50 plus. Then it's fine.
Okay.
By this time, I just wake up, so by this time I can get back my voice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Saturday, it's 11.
So আরেকটা জিনিস হচ্ছে আমি কিন্তু বাংলাতে কথাগুলো বলবো না আজকে। এটা আমি আস্তে আস্তে বলবো কিন্তু বাংলাতে বলবো না, এটা একটা সরি limitation. But if you have any questions, just go to the chat, write your question and concern, or better we start before you go to the chat, write what is in your mind, what you want to know from me. I want to make it very effective, and I want to give the to the point answer or touch upon which you need to know to be a successful public health professional in the world, not only in Bangladesh, and globally. Okay, so I would ask you, don't feel shy to ask anything you want to know, because no shame to asking question. Any question is a good question. Don't think that you're asking is a dumb question. Is not true. So no matter what, this is your time, and I'm here, Shahnaz here, Tariq here, other people will be here. They are more experienced than you. They can give you some guideline or answer that will help you. So nobody here to judge you how much you know, how much you don't know. Okay, so I want you to start practicing asking question with respect, with dignity. So that is the number one thing. So if you just go to the chat box, I believe by last 3 years you understand what is chat box. And hello everyone. So you just write and say hello, and write who you are, and write your I want to know this, just direct question. So that would be great. Then I can design my talk within 40 minutes. Then you answer all these questions. Okay. If you know also some answer, but you are confused, there's also you just say it. Hi, Ishrat. Ishrat always champion. I know. Yeah, I can only remember from your class, Shahnaz, Ishrat. I cannot remember anyone. Good. Do you see any? Okay, I can see some Kaji. So this is interactive. So not only I talk, I want to know from you. I want to learn from you. What is in your mind? What's going on? What you're struggling for? So that's why you ask the question, what you want to know. And then end of the session, I will ask you one single word, what you learned today, or what is your feeling? One single word, prepare. Okay, be prepared. It's interactive again. It's not that I'm just talking and talking like a robot, and you just listen and just turn off, then finish. No, this is the beginning of conversation. I want to start the conversation with you, and it will continue in different way, maybe by email, by other way, or by chat, or by seminar. Monthly, Shahnaz will arrange our quarterly seminar all the time like this. So we'll go on and on. Okay, Shahnaz, now you have 1 minute left. You can start.
So thank you so much, everyone, for joining today's program. Today's program is all about understanding that why you are going to be or already a public health specialist, because some of you are still students, and I bet some of you have passed already joining here. So congratulations for choosing this public health area. But Dr. Shafi will be elaborating more into why public health is important, and what is the opportunity, and how really you can trade your life to becoming a best in this public health as a public health specialist. So before starting, I would like to give a little bit of overview. I'm going to show you a video that's too quick, so that's why I'm going to show this. I hope we can see. Can you see? I think you can see, no? Okay.
Yes.
So I don't know why it's come there. Okay. So Dr. Shafi Bhuiyan, he has completed his MBBS, MPH, MBA, PhD, and Masters in MGF, that is a faculty member of Clinical Public Health and Socio-Behavioral Health Sciences and Division, Dalai Lama School of Public Health, University of Toronto. He is also is a co-founder and program lead of the internationally trained medical doctors postgraduate bridge training program at the Chang School of Continuing Education, and adjunct professor and visiting scholar in the Faculty of Community Services, Ryerson University. Dr. Shafi Bhuiyan currently chair of the board of directors of the Global Health Research. Okay, so that was a quick view about him, and I will show you one video. দেখা যায়? Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it's
Yes.
visible,
তো মিউজিক শেয়ার করতে হবে, মিউজিক শেয়ার
but
করো না।
not audible.
তুমি যাওয়ার আগে, এটা স্টার্ট করার আগে মিউজিকটা শেয়ার করতে হবে, সাউন্ড। Shahnaz. Hello. Shahnaz, can you hear me?
Okay. So
Can you hear me?
yeah.
তুমি যেটা
Yeah.
দেখাইছো
হ্যাঁ,
ওইটার মধ্যে যাওয়ার সময় তোমাকে এই যে অডিও সেটিং এ তুমি মিউজিক শেয়ার করো না, এই জন্য সাউন্ড
Is
শেয়ার
it?
করো না,
Oh,
সেই জন্য আমরা শুনতে পাই না কিছু। এনিওয়ে, এটা
okay.
ব্যাপার না।
Okay, okay.
At
I
least
thought you
something
could hear.
visual people can see.
সেটা কি শুনে নাই কেউ? তারেক শোনা যায়নি মিউজিকটা? It was wonderful music কিন্তু।
No, madam.
মিউজিকটা শোনা যায় না ম্যাডাম।
Okay, I will share the video then with I will email everybody who's attending this
Yeah,
program. Okay,
that's better.
thank you. Yeah, I will do
Okay.
that. But it was awesome, no? Right? Everybody like having a little bit of profile done in this way, like it was really awesome. So everything is learning, you can get to know everything. Like Dr. Shafi is really, disciplined and know how to do these tech things and all, So it was wonderful. Okay, so I think Dr. Shafi, I'll hand over the program to you and you can start the program. And thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning and good evening and good night, different part of the world. Yeah, and welcome, Mimi, and everybody. I hope you're doing great. Next 30-40 minutes, I would like to talk about your whole life plan, like a master plan, how you envision or vision yourself. But plan I cannot give actually. I can give you the food for thought, how you can make a plan. Because you need to ask yourself why public health is important to you and why you are passionate about public health. Public health is different than the clinical practice. Sometime in Bangladesh setting, I know most of the doctor, they want to go to public health because they want to stay in Dhaka. Or they just heard that if I got this MPH degree, then I can get a 1 lakh taka salary. But this is not the objective I am talking about. I'm talking about the people who really excited about the other people to help. I'm keen about the people who are thrilled to help each other, collaborate each other. I'm very much concerned about the group thinking, design thinking, or system improvement. My whole 27 years of my teaching in global health field is three things. One is the training of the young professionals like you. Second is the women empowerment. Third is the system improvement, health system strengthening. So whole my work is based on this overarching formula. So that's why when Shahnaz and BUHS approach to me, I'm always thrilled to come to you, to talk to you, because that is one of my passion, because I love public health. That's why I just moved from the clinical practice as a medicines practitioner or anesthetist practitioner. I moved to the public health. Why? I have a passion to help support people. I love people. The most of the things I love in the world is food and people. That's why I go to this and I want to go to the class learning from you and try to share what I know because I came to the world before you. That's why I have a little bit extra journey. I know what is going on behind the wall. So you don't know. You will be eventually knowing that. That message I'm going to give you earlier so that you don't have any stress. So I need to tell you public health learning is about show your passion in the practical way, how you can improve the system, how you brush up your skill and competency to build the system or improve the system. So if I would ask you, you can think about your value in life. What is your value? Making money, get married, or buy a latest model car, and take the position, and so on, like all powerful thing. Is it your value that you are not the public health guy? You are something politician or something else. So that's why you need to define very clearly, why do you choose your career path in this way, despite of you have the opportunity to go to the clinical practice? So that's need to be clear. So you cannot take one or other. You have to focus your things in one sector. So then you make a list of yourself, your skill, what exactly skill you have, and what exactly skill you want to improve, so that you can be impactful guy, not only position power guy. So I don't think too much about the position. I think about your skill and competency. I don't think about your intention to grow in your title. Rather, I intention to work with you and collaborate with you. That's why education is the solution. So only one degree MBBS or MPH not keep it. You need to work as a team wholeheartedly and try to learn from each other. Imagine in this box today, I'm so thrilled, 56 people join, including me and Shahnaz. The 56 is not only number, this very much strengthful, supportive to me, very much inspiring to me, your presence. Believe me, this is, I'm talking from the heart. So why? If I ask you again, engage, not to sleep now, write in the chat box the keyword, each and every one. What is your strength? One word in the box. And Shahnaz, you try to type it right away in your Word or PowerPoint, or Tarek, you can do it. Or here is a Mimi here, she can take note. I want to know, what is your strength? No mention of the name, just write your strength. So like my strength is communication. So I'm not asking you, you are rich, you are PhD, I'm asking your strength. What do you feel? What your friend or boss said about you? So I want to know that. So that is about, say someone wrote leadership. Yes, I like it. So I may say it is ethical leadership. So something, somebody say empathetic, very important. So this strength needed. Imagine you have only one empathy, but you have also leadership skill you learn from your friend. Then tomorrow you will have a leadership and empathy and a good effective communicator. So you see, you have now three type of skill you develop already. So guess what? You apply for any job, you go for anywhere, people will hire you because you have multiple asset you have. I can see. So if you go to buy a pizza, so we choose pizza topping, right? I know Dhaka also now very much famous in pizza and fast food shop. So the more the topping, the price is more expensive. The more the scale and competency you have, you luggage, then you will more powerful. That is the collaboration means. That's the power of this meeting. The 60 people now is the strength. A lot of things we can do together. A lot of things you can do with the, that is about the public health. Is your experience we need to share, so then it will flourish. That is why I said education is the best field in Japan, in Thailand, in Indonesia, in US, in UK, in France, or in Canada. Every time national crisis happen, people go to university to study. Believe me, any crisis moment of the nation. Why? They want to go learn new things to start with the new. It's common. Even those 60 years, 70 years people. That is important. So that's why you today response to our call to learn about how to improve your public health career in future, locally or globally. Remember, if you cannot come to Canada or US, it doesn't mean your life is end. Life is there. Just connect with each other, then do what you want to do with your friends and colleagues and ally, with your friends. That's important. So yeah, maybe you will miss the cold weather, but Bangladesh is tropical, very nice weather. Enjoy there. So life is not about you cannot come to Canada or Australia, your life is done. No, don't think that way. Now is the global connectivity give us so much closer, even though physically I am away from you, but mentally I'm very close to you, just one fingertip. So that's you need to, I need to assure you. Improve your passion and value, because value and passion matter. Nothing else attract me. Your money, your dress, your everything is immaterial. So your passion to others, as Helen Keller mentioned, alone you can do so little, together you can do so much. And Albert Einstein said, any crisis, in the middle of the crisis, opportunity lies. I thank God the COVID is here and we made virtually. That's why whatever I learned 27 years, I can transmit to you next 27 minutes. Can you imagine the power of communication, power of virtual connectivity? So that's why I'm here to give you, you are a good man, or you are a good woman, or you are a good girl, whatever. So I'm here to tell you, you are very good at this. And the way you are moving, you continue. The way you're moving, you should revise or you should improve, and so on and so on. That's why you need a academic involvement research initiative. So whatever way you want to go to abroad to study, and you need to know something, how you should move forward. I can see all of you very much leadership and confidence, empathy, communication, quick learner, presentation, teamwork, motivation, ready to learn, honest. This is very important, honest, dedicated, quick learner, sharing knowledge. Yeah, this is the basic fundamental we all should think about very seriously, because your quick learning intention is very important. You are not in a denial situation. You want to improve. You know what is you possess, what skill you have, what is you want to improve. Like I want to go to Chittagong, but I'm in Dhaka. Then I can find out a way how I should go to Chittagong by plane, by train, by bus, or driving. So it's up to you. So that's you can figure it out. But if you say stay in Dhaka, you say Chittagong is very far, I don't want to go there, there's different story. That means you don't want to do anything. So you just want to criticize. So try to avoid any negative of these things. That is the number one. Number two is respect others. Try to build a team, peer group. Learning from the peer is the best thing. And value your time and always try to be very organized on everything. So come to the meeting with the agenda, so you can ask question, you can give the feedback, you can give input, and never give up. But what we see, we don't have enough opportunity for mentorship in Bangladesh for people like you. That actually give me a little bit stress, how we can improve. But nothing will be stand still. Everything will change. And we need to change together. Otherwise, it will never happen. Try to be a creative. Try to make your time utilized to do some productive thing, do with collaboration with your friends. And I'm so thrilled, your generation now in Dhaka or Bangladesh, anywhere you stay, you all are connected. That is a very good thing. So in our time, it was so difficult to do something new because people criticize. Even though when I start public health, people say, you will be the poor guy, why you not practice medicine, you go to public health. So I have to face these things, many negativity, many criticize. So now I think things are improving. So that's why I want you to one single advice. When you see any negative or any toxic thing, you try to avoid those places or those person or those group or those institution. It will not give you anything other than infected you. So no need to say that is good or bad. You just try to find your new way. Always remember, if you do the same thing again and again, you can expect new result. You have to do things differently. So that is why you need to go to education. And for education is a journey, experience, working with the seniors, working with the juniors, working with the colleagues, friends is exciting. But I am often listening from the people about questions, how I prepare my resume, how I prepare my letter of intent, and how I get admitted, how can I get scholarship, and so on and so on. So before going that, I just want to tell you, you are a public health professional. You have to be analytic. Before you making any decision, you have to do your environmental scan, some research, some fundamental question, ask yourself, consult your family, friends, think about your job, finance, and career aspiration first. Then you do some research work. Then visit the website of the universities. Now I don't have to mention any university because I'm not representing or selling the program here. I'm giving you the knowledge, what I know, which is helpful for you as a fundamental of your future career building. So select your intention. I want to go to learn about health promotion is my interest, because now population health is important. And COVID very nakedly showed us the health system fragility, the health system broken. The curative medicine surgery cannot protect us. We need to advocate, aware, promote health before they get sick, right? Prevention is better than cure. So how can we prevent? So I am very excited to study about the social behavior health science or health promotion. Then accordingly, you give the search, the University of Toronto, University of Saskatchewan, University of Alberta, University of Australia, University of Oxford, Cambridge, whatever. You just find their department and read everything on the department, whether it inspires you or not. If you think you inspired, make a list, top 10 list in the world, and then go one by one, which is very much close to you, like a shopping list. You make a top 10, then you make a top 5. Then you apply for at least 3 to 5 universities. And for that, you need preparation. So now what I am hearing, people jump into in my LinkedIn, in Facebook, sir, how can I write this letter of intent for this university, for this subject? I'm a little bit surprised. Why you are struggling with you? If you know where you want to go and why you want to go, and just say it. That's why I think you miss the process before you start the letter of intent. It means you have to fix your mind where you want to see yourself next 3, 5 years, 10 years. So that is the main energy or synergy, whatever, for your next development. So I need to know I'm in Mutijil in Arambagh, then I can go to Chittagong, where I can go, I can tell. But I'm telling you I'm in Dhaka, where you are in Dhaka. So then you cannot decide the train, which bus you are going to choose. So you need to select your current situation, where you are landing and where you want to go. Then you find your university, then you find your program, then you write your fundamental required things. What is the required things? You need to write your you need to gather your information like transcript and mark sheets or certificate. You need to contact your referees, then who will be writing in favor of your application. Then you prepare everything well ahead of time, and then we know the program you are going to apply. And now you need to prepare your 2-page resume and 2 pages letter of intent or letter of your statement of purpose of whatever you say. Everything I will go one by one. So these things you like a shopping. You want to make a cake, and you need to go for shopping to buy all the ingredients to making a cake. Who can make good cake here? Anybody? Everybody sleeping. Are you there, everybody?
Nobody's baker.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I do.
Yes,
Sir,
sir. Yes.
Fatima Tuzora, I know you make a very good cake because she baked a cake for me.
Okay, next time when I will go to Dhaka, we'll have a cake party, okay? Fatima will be the chief chef for the cake. Okay?
Yes,
So
sir, you are
when
welcome in
Fatima,
your class.
I mean, also can cook, bake cake. Nice.
No, sir. আমি বলছিলাম যে আমাদের ক্যাম্পাসে স্বাগতম স্যার, আসবেন।
Okay, sure. So we'll have a cake party, biryani party, whatever. So we'll do it. So when Fatima would like to bake a cake, Fatima need to ask or make a list for these things from everything. And then there's a process, one after another. Same cake material, if Fatima and I start cooking, and my cake only I can eat, you can eat, because I don't know how to cook. I never learned. So I would mix up everything and just put it in the oven. But it's not the way. I need to follow certain criteria one by one, and then it will be very pleasant and delicious, right? That is the good experience of research, good experience of the preparation for the admission preparation. So you prepare all these things, then you need to follow step-by-step process, then you will not be panic and you will be successful. So, and finally, I will also touch upon your funding. Like I was talking first, I was talking about the funding. So this is also important. We'll talk about funding. So, and anything else extra you want to know, if anybody? I'm in the right direction or no? Or just sleeping now?
It's only 9:40. Nobody's sleeping.
Okay.
No, no, yes,
Okay.
yes,
If you okay, if you feel okay, then put this sign. If you cannot speak, that's better. Then I will understand that you are listening.
We are listening you very carefully, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So when let's start with let's say your family ready, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, everybody ready that you can go to the abroad for study, and your financial stability is there, and then you start the process, and you know you want to study in Canada, you want to study in Saskatchewan, you want to study in UFT or Manitoba, and you know that now is the time, like October 15, when I'm talking today is the time all the university in Canada will open. Today is a historic day. People just start applying today until January 15 or December 15. For next year, September, we always recruit people from 1 year. We don't recruit from today for tomorrow. No, it's a huge plan, process, work behind it. There is a huge action need to be done before you arrive to Canada or other developed countries, universities. I can speak only for Canada. I cannot speak other country. So then you already prepare, you already do your research, and you already selected your university's tentative. Then you start writing. Remember, when you write your resume, is very important to keep it in 2 page. I will go to next step after I talk about letter of intent or SOP. Then will be different for every university. You apply for 5 university, and you need to tailor this letter of intent for each university differently. That's why you cannot only cut and paste the same thing for each university without changing some keyword. Not major, like a brushing, painting, final touch. It will help you to personalize on that department. So that's why I always say to doctors, especially those who are doctors already MD student, they always ask in Canada, the physicians, what should I write, sir, in my program? And I always ask 4 things to the people. I ask them, I know you're calling me, you send me email, you're interested, but in the letter, express your interest that you are interested to join this program. Second, you said who you are. Third, you said why you are interested to this program, how it is helpful for your career. And final word is how your study will help you for future career building, and how you can contribute in the society, how to fulfill the societal need. Your education will be helpful. So this is the basic principle. But in 2-page LOI, this is the, I said, 1-pager for the doctors and nurses, those who came to the immigrant in Canada. I asked them to express this. Honestly speaking, you will be surprised. I don't know surprise or not. I don't know the good word here. So out of 100 people, 80% people don't know how to write this. 80%. So if you still cannot write, is no offense. Okay, it's nothing. It's not that our medical school or our university teach us in Bangladesh, because I also study like you in Bangladesh in my undergrad. So this is our system issue. This is nothing wrong with you. This system never help us. Tariq went to Finland or Germany by his own hard work, by own his Finland, right, Tariq?
Yes, sir. In Finland,
Yes.
sir.
So imagine if Tariq can go Finland, I can guarantee you 90% is his effort, 10% is his friend or family or other inspiration only. So majority is your shot, is you, not me, not Shahnaz, not Tariq. Okay, just be clear. So it's not me, it's you. You are the driving force, and I want to empower you. I want to empower you so you can do it, because impossible is itself said I am possible, right? I am possible. Impossible is self-said. So if you try, you will do it. Tariq and I, no different. No different. But I'm glad I'm now professor at the world ranking top 18 University of Toronto in the world, where my country, I study in Dhaka University, is nowhere. even North-South is better than us, right? So that is the reality. This is the fact. I'm not criticizing, it's the fact. So if I came from a university who has no ranking, and I can work with the top 20 universities, Osaka University, I worked for 14, Toronto University is one of the topmost. So why not you? And nobody say one single word for my growth in Bangladesh or abroad. The Shafi, you do this and this and this, and you can achieve. No one. I'm not lying. I'm saying the truth. But now, University Health Science or Shahnaz arrange the organization for this, like today or every time I talk, is your privilege. You are in a very privileged group of people who know what to do and who already learned from us, who already passed through this process without knowing anything, like a ondogare dilchura. So if we become successful, I don't know the successful meaning, but if I do something, if Tarek achieve something, is because of our only individual drive. But now we are collective force to help you. So there is no reason you cannot go to the Oxford or Harvard. No reason, no reason. Many of my students from here, in different sessions I talk, now they're Cambridge and Harvard, they're now working and studying, believe me. So that is my success, not me. That's my student. You is my success story. I want you to grow. And no matter what happened, we will help you, we will give you guidance. That's why we organize. Even the Saturday, I was not sitting down and sleeping and eating biryani and paratha, but rather I speak to you. That is more important for me than the eating biryani and paratha. Okay, so your letter of intent is your first passport, whether the university in abroad will look into other paper or not. So this is your passport about to know you are passionate about the public health. You are the exciting guy. We love to see you in the campus, and we are confident you will be successful. Believe me, even in the 65 people here, nobody want to fail, right? Anybody want to fail? No one.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, God. No, sir.
Exactly. Yeah. Say it. Exactly. Thank you. Nobody want to fail. But that's why I said our energy is positive here. But believe me, failure is the pillar of success. It's no matter if you fail by doing it's not a problem. But this is not the you wanted. But if you fail, maybe it will make you more stronger. More stronger. You just look at your friends who got a 2-3 times supply in the medical school, they're a big professor now. Just check it if I'm not true, yeah, not doing mistake. Right? So they are very much successful. It doesn't matter they fail in the supplementary, in the final prof or middle prof, doesn't matter. So that means that failure make him or her more stronger. So I need to know this thing. This is not a fail. This is the lesson. This is the lesson. This is the journey. This is the experience. Don't think it's a failure. It's a not failure actually. So we read this 2 pages resume, 2 pages letter of intent, and we just try to see whether you have a thrill being a public health practitioner and public health scholar. Then we need to know who you are. What is your passion about? What is your past experience? And what is your story? We all have a story. Also, that story, behind the story, also another story. But Canadian University love to read your story. Not that I'm excited to apply for University of Toronto. This is the great university, and I love this university. I want to study. This is not what we want. We want to know your story, your past experience that motivate you to study public health. Why are you interested to study this field? And you need to talk about it very frankly and openly in plain language summary, not very high bombastic English, very plain language summary. That I'm a somebody Fatima Chowdhury, raised in the rural Bangladesh, and I envisioned to helping other people. That's why I went to medical school, and I found I am the right person to help supporting the community health. That's why I choose to serve in the MSc in community health. That is it means we can relate from the beginning of your life, primary school, high school, college, you ambition for the other. That's why you're interested. That's the important. And then you write your 1 or 2 example, how you got excited about the people and how you got excited. People need to know something which you think you can deliver. Like people are dying without any proper treatment of diarrhea, but diarrhea could be prevented beforehand. We campaign the hand washing. And I think public health lesson will be helping me, shape me to do this campaign or develop the system in the all level or the grassroots level. It will improve the health. That's why I'm very much interested not to be a professor of medicine, rather the activist in the rural setting to support the rural mothers. That should be your example, not saying, I want to do this, but you have to say some example why you want to do this, how you want to do this. So, and your experience of it is important, because everybody, you are a scholar here, everybody want to study, no competition, but you need to stand out. You need to stand out, because you see, I talk about here is Isra. I know the other peoples like Monami. I know the Mustari Mimi, because these people are very much excited to do something. I know them personally and their work and what they do. This is the way you need to stand out. It's not that the problem with you is a problem with the system. We never learn this way in Bangladesh in the higher education. But you need to practice this kind of thing, how you to stand out, your extracurricular involvement, and you need to visual. So if you want to invisible, it's not good. The way I said, some of you know that last 2 months in August, I host an international conference in Dept, and its slogan was "Make me visible for maternal childhood." Here, the Shahnaz also share with you. The Mimi was one of my committee member to do these things, and she gathered 150 physicians from Bangladesh to join us. So that's stand out her ability to collaborate and partnership. That's give a special point for her for career growth. That's important. That's why I said you have to mention this kind of activities involved with and why you stand out from other people. And all these preliminary things, your story, prepare you to understand us, why we need to bring you in the team. Then you will be successful. And then we will be very, very proud of see your success. That's why you will get the second chance to read your resume. What you tell the story, like a story. Don't write any bombastic English, so just faking everything, not from your heart, not from your experience. Just you pay somebody to write for you, and they write for you. You pay them $100, and then every day I got this request, sir, I can give you $300. Can you write me 2 pages? I said no. Right? You have to write yourself, because you know who you are. Right, Tariq? I'm right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We
sir.
have to stand out
agree
at
with
this
me?
position.
Yes, you are.
Is you know better than me about
Yes.
you, not me. I know your one part, you know your every part. Then it will reflect. And we are educated society, we will understand once we read your study, your writing. Is somebody wrote for you, or is you wrote it? I can tell you. You send me, I will rightly tell you where you just copy and paste. Because I read hundreds of paper like this, right? I can imagine. And I also foreign student like you before. So I know how struggling it is. My professor asked me to write 2 pages concept for my PhD, and I don't know how to write. And I was struggling. I asked all my physicians, so forget it. But I never give up. I wrote what I wrote. I found in the service, especially maternal child sector, the doctors and nurses are working with the patient disrespectful. And I wrote that story. I found this hurt me. I want to improve this. I don't criticize anybody. I said I found it's alarming, it's hurting me, it stuck my mind. I want to change this. That's why I want to study PhD to change this culture. Then my professor smiled. He says, very big job. but it's very hard. Good luck, try. And I'm still trying. That's 20 years. So that is important. You cannot just give up things. It will go nowhere. You have to plant a seed, even though you cannot see the change. It will happen. So then you wrote a very nice 2 pages, and I'm impressed as a committee, and I would like to see your resume, 2-page resume. Don't confuse CV and resume. We want 2-page resume. In this 2-page, in very nice formatting, lot of format you can see internet, but simplified is your top is your name and your email address and your LinkedIn, and then next follow your pre-attributes profile of summary. I'm very much energetic public health, what do you call, young professionals, energetic, respectful, team player, well communicator, whatever you said in your statement, your strength right away. And then you list up your impact focused position. Not that I was a director of the hospital, superintendent of the hospital, that's it. No. We want to write your title with a 3 or 4 bullet point. During this period, I support 100 patients per day, 300 people management, and people are 300% satisfied of my job. So this kind of 2 or 3 bullet point you have to make. I want to see your impact. You have a portfolio that never attract me. What attraction here is you serve 100 people per day. And what is important to me, 86% people who was satisfied about you. And also you can say, I also analytic scale, I just recorded what I did and everything was evaluated by a supervisory team or somebody else. That is important. So 1, 2, 3 position you get, you have to put the impact. Then you say that your education background, your licensure, your publication, 1 or 2 sample, because we always want to see your academic writing, scientific writing, where you are studying. It's not Facebook writing, it's not your chat, it's not your letter or somebody. No, it's a scientific writing. How you design things and how you follow the format and how you present this is an organizational scale. It reflects not only communication. And then your engagement, professional engagement, whether you are a member of the Public Health Association of Bangladesh, or you're a member of the International Lions Club, or you're a member of the community group, we want to see your other life. We don't want to see only you are in the physician in the hospital or the nutrition in some places. We want to see you have a horizon, bigger horizon. You engage with the community, you fit for the society. You are not coming from the moon, you are coming from the society. So people are engaged, you also engage, people understand you understand them. You can hang out together. That's why your education will help you, shape you to do better. That's why your extracurricular activities is important. Not only whole time sitting in the Facebook and also doing the LinkedIn. No, this is just not right at this moment of time. So you need to show you these things. So this is the resume about yourself, and this no more than 2 pages. It should be nicely formatted and well system, not like a 9-point, 10-point, well point and no margin, nothing. No, it should be very well margined and well structured. Then I will happy to see it. I don't read if I don't like it, honestly speaking. So imagine, I'm not a Caucasian, I'm not a Canadian, I'm from Bangladesh. Even I don't like, if you don't like nice email, if you don't like any nice structure, I don't respond to you. Believe it or not, this is true. I have no hesitation to tell the truth. If you cannot ask me what you want, I don't answer. This is very intentional. It's not that I'm ignoring you. It's my decision. I see you don't have any clue where I should intervene. So try to make very good, clear statement, who you are, what you want, how can I help you? 3 messages you need to write an example. Similar, when you write the CV, you have to give the 5 things. So your introduction, your impact, your education, your publication, your professional engagement, your extracurricular activities. That will stand out. That will give you impressive. So you wrote a very nice story, the letter of intent, and then I follow. I can see reflection, what you said before is a testament of your letter of intent. Now I can see, I can trust you. Then I will go to see what I see. Other people also see the same thing. It means you reference people what they talk about you. Then I will be more confident that what you wrote, I can see that, and also somebody else also talk about this. So is letter of reference is very much important. So why it is important? Because this is your supervisor or your senior or your co-worker, not your friend or not your family, who is talking about you. What is your strength and how you can be more good asset or flourish person in the department once you get educated in my department or other department. So that is important. So try to learn how to capture your strength and share with your supervisor and ask them to incorporate. It's no, there's no shame on it, because your supervisor is busy with hundreds of people. You need to educate them. So, sir, I have this strength, and I work this field with you. Can you talk about me, about my leadership skill, my innovative skill, my research skill, my communication skill, my research skill, my ethical leadership skill, my professionalism, my teamwork, my positivity, my excitement. So can you capture this? Then it will help me. Directly, you have to go one-on-one meeting, Zoom meeting, in-person meeting, explain them, they're educated people, they will write. We don't expect writer from your supervisor, referee that, oh, Dr. Sharmin and Dr. Ishrad is a nice Muslim family and noble character, blah, 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 and she will be brilliant and blah, blah, blah. No, we don't want that. We want your professional attributes. So your intellectual capacity, your teamwork, your motivation, your research, analytic skill, your judgment, your initiative, your oral presentation, writing, etc., etc. I think you got it, right? And number 4, most of the time I got the email or LinkedIn note, so I have an IELTS 6, but my medium was English. Why I need to give IELTS test again? So blah, blah, blah. They want to always try to make a point. So I study in English, I don't need English. No, it's not true. Bangladesh is listed as a non-English speaking country, and your medium of English, even though you need to prove your English proficiency by IELTS or TOEFL for sure. And try to spend some time, 1 or 2 months, or to prepare yourself to get 7 plus minimum. So 6.5 at least minimum brand of each. But I encourage you to more than that, because all brands should be 7. Then you will definitely get accepted if other thing is okay. Otherwise, if other thing is okay, but you got the 6.5, you may not get the chance. Because let's say 100 point for your decision making, 20 point is your letter of intent, 20 point is your resume, 20 point is your IELTS TS, 20 point is reference, 20 point is your transcript. So even though you're a very good student, but your IELTS is not good, you will be undervalued, right? Even though you have a very good LOI, you don't have a good resume, you will be valued. So all need to be super, equally good. That means you are all-rounder. Then you will get accepted for sure, and I'm sure. Still, other factor will impact you, because each cohort applicant pool is different. It's not that if you don't get it, whatever I said, sir, you said this letter I should be good, and I'm good, and this good, referee good, IELTS good, still I don't get it. You may have, because at that pool maybe somebody better than you. You understand? It doesn't mean this semester you don't get it, next semester you will not get it. You maybe this semester so many people are excited, so many people like Tarek, excellent. So how to find the final 20 is difficult. So you may number 11, maybe number 21. So but our cutoff is number 20 up to. So it doesn't mean you have a huge difference, but minor point something. So we have a rubric. I'm just telling you the story. We have a rubric how to select the marking. 3 people review in the department, and we score it, and then we average it, and we give it. All transparent system. So nobody knows who you are. So your ID number is there, and your all the credential is there, and is the decision has been made by a collaborative approach. That's why if you don't get admission, even though you have all these things, think about this time somebody is better than you is existed. So you find it. That's why you are not. It doesn't mean next time you never try for it. You should try for it. As I said, nothing failure is experience. So I talk about your passion, your preparedness, environmental scan. I talk about letter of intent. I talk about your resume. I talk about your reference. Now, I would like to talk about final touch about your funding. Canada, mostly, they don't encourage any scholarship like not Japan. You have to secure your own funding by yourself. But good story is majority Canadian university, except the PhD student, you don't need money, because once you accept it, you will get be funded. Okay, don't think otherwise. Canada is very good in that. If you get accepted, you will get funded. But for master course, you may need to prepare your money, but within first semester, you do the good job, and you can work, and you can do GATS system, you can make your own money. So don't be afraid about the money at the beginning. Just try to be modest and passionate, to try to accept your admission offer first. Then university will help you, give you 5-10 links source to apply for the scholarship. And I am here to help you to write a recommendation for you once you need this kind of thing. So I always do that for Bangladeshi students. I support very strongly. Then usually they got the scholarship. Lot of scholarship, private, public scholarship available if you got accepted in prestigious universities like US, Canada. Okay, so you need to think about money, not too much. You don't need to think about too much power. You need to just analyze yourself, give enough credit of yourself, so that you will get accepted. Because if you don't believe yourself, nobody can help you. You have to satisfied. You have to be very patient and polite and respectful to achieve the goal. Remember, once you set the goal, today or tomorrow you will achieve. If you never set your goal, you will never achieve. To set up the goal, you just connect with the people, create your network stronger, collaborate with the people you know. If you don't know, try to make friendship with them with nice note or personalized communication, and you will get support. People are nice. So 51% people are good. You always meet with the good people if you are good. So that's why I ask you, do the research, find out the university close to your heart, close to your program you want to, then communicate with the peer group, communicate with the professional people, those who can help you to give you guidance so that you can work on it, and time to time, thanks them, time to time, communicate them, ask them question and follow up them, never be disappear. You ask me today and 6 months, 3 months, no clue, and you just disappear. It's not good. Always thankful to the people, do some research work, and do the good thing, and thinking the positive way, so that I'm sure you will be successful. And I always say to my students, together we are stronger, and always should be moving forward. We, the public health group here, we are together. We are in a race, but this race never finished if you don't collaborate, because public health about politics, public health about connecting the dot. Public health is a complex politics. You are one of the player of it. So you don't think you are complete. You are incomplete person until you make a circle. That's why I thanks BUHS, I thank Shahnaz, and I cannot see any burning question in the, I think I cover all inside your mind, because I always think about you. So that's why I think this is the right thing to start with the questions, and in future, keep in touch. I will put my email address in the chat box. If you don't know, send me email, but ask the right question. How to write, you just learn it and send it to me. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I think Dr. Shafi has covered almost what the students have questions in their mind, even though they did not write. So, but I think Mimi wrote 3 or 4 questions. Can I share that one, those questions? I think.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know. You Toronto. Let's see.
Okay, there was like 2 questions here, so I wanted to share this. Dr. Mimi wrote about the 4 questions. I think most of them, those were already discussed. Only Nusrat, her question was, which subject will be good for me in MPH so that I can move every sector? So she's doing her, Nusrat, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can directly ask him. Thank you.
Sir, I am from Reproductive and Child Health Department. So which subject will be better for me in MPH?
Yeah, that is a very good question. Now, in the modern era, there is not a bigger thing. So every subject is better, but in normal sense, I should say we have a general MPH for everywhere in the world. So general MPH means you will study about epidemiology, you will study about the biostatistics, you will study about the health policy and management, you will study about the behavioral science, all sorts of things. So you can choose general MPH, then you can go anywhere. Like I study master in public health in urban health, and that's time we study all these things, but I study extra about the urban situation, urban environment, urban food, urban safety, and so on, urban planning, and so on. So I think this is important question you made. This is nothing different. You just go for MPH in general, then you can go anywhere because you know the epidemiology, you know the biostat, the public health about, you can analyze the situation. You have the capacity to understand the situation, to find out the gap, to find the solution. The main topic is finding a solution. What is the solution? You want to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. That brain will open up when you know these things. So it's all interconnected, right, Tariq? What do you think? You study abroad, am I right?
Yes, this is all, it is same, because it is in my university, Eastern Finland, we have only one subject, is the Masters in Public Health. It depends on what I choose.
Yeah.
So every sector has the opportunity, the basis of that.
Yeah. Nusrat, do you get the point?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so that is important.
Okay, so there is another raised hand I see. Rabbi, okay, you can ask him.
Yes, am I audible, sir?
Yeah,
Yes,
audible.
yes.
First of all, thank you so much, sir, for providing us your valuable time. I learned a lot from this session. That's why I am grateful to you. I want to introduce myself. This is Rabbi Tariquzaman. I completed my Bachelor of Public Health in Reproductive and Child Health from Bangladesh University of Health Sciences. Now I am doing my Master's in Public Health from Bragg James P. Grant School of Public Health, Bragg University. I am more interested about implementation research. Sir, could you please explain me about implementation research and where I can get the opportunity for PhD regarding implementation research?
Yeah, I think Dabbe is a very good question. This 5 minutes is difficult to explain implementation research. It's very hot topic nowadays in EFT. We teach about in global health. I think you need to think about which is not research doing for research for making your thesis. Research is impactful to change the society, to change the system, or change the practice. That's about implementation research in one single word, sentence. And you need to go some faculty in our website. You see the Global Health Center. We do all the implementation research with the chairs, the Jowlin, we, and Erica. You can communicate with them. to express your interest that I am a student from Jan Peter Grand Bragg University. We have PhD student I have here from GEMS, and they are also a PhD student here. You can express your interest that I want to join your team and I'm interested and keen in improvement research and in this sector. So then you will find the clue. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Niels, I would like to.
There's another hand raised, Mr. Sakling. I think he has a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Sakling.
Yeah, sir, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for your valuable information and opinion, sir. Sir, actually, can I introduce for a second? I complete my MBBS 2011. Then I complete MPH in community medicine in 2017. And now I am in Sweden in Gothenburg University for my second master's in global health. Actually, sir, I am looking for PhD because I have 2 to 3 articles publication. So I cannot decide myself. There is our university also have opportunity to credit transfer from anywhere. So after complete my global health masters, I apply for Canada for PhD, or it is good for credit transfer for global health in 3rd semester in masters.
So I think that credit transfer and admission in the PhD program is 2 different things. Okay.
Yes, sir.
In Canada universities, they don't care about the credit transfer thing at the beginning. You need to enroll as a PhD, but credit transfer also, some university has the partnership collaborative agreement between the universities. So some university student can take our courses as external, and then you transfer this credit to university. Is the one way to doing things. But if you want that, you have to see check your university whether you have which university in Canada are enrolled with your university. That's number 1 first step. Second step, if you really want to study in Canada, is different step. So you need to find out the topic, find out the same-minded faculty, then you apply from there. So, and further detail, you send me email, explain your situation. I can give you personalized suggestions.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir, can I give some information about this? Because he is also in Sweden and I'm in Finland. So there is a difference between our thing. We have ECTS and you have credit system. So there is a difference, and our marking is, I think, 1 to 5. Also in the Sweden is 1 to 5. So there is a collaboration between all the European universities. So it is possible from, he can study in the Finland, in the University of Eastern Finland or University of Turku, but it's a little bit difficult if I want to transfer my credit in the North American University. And our CGPA is within 5, not within the 4.
We have 4. Yeah.
Yes, we have 5, sir. It's a little bit confusing sometimes. And our credit system is based on ECTS.
Yeah.
So if Mr. Saklan, he can come to the European different countries as Poland, Finland, or Norway. But we have less collaboration with the North American country
universities. So my short suggestion here is, it is a complex process. Try to go to a simpler route, finish your masters, find out the PhD, fresh one, because you study one university, you get enough experience there, move on. Change is development. That is my suggestion. So always I suggest, even though the PhD people in our university, I ask them, move on. Don't stay here, go other university. Because that's why you can learn diversity experience. Now Tariq study in Finland, I ask him, move on. You ask, with a good university, I want to move on. That is actually, this movement is change, and this change is for development. So don't think too much about the credit transfer, blah, blah. It's not worth it. It's not well spend your time.
Yes, sir.
This is my personal opinion. It's not you have to follow. It's my experience.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so we have another hand
Ishrat,
raised. I think
Ishrat.
Israt. Yeah, Israt.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Every-
Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Israt Zahan, student of MPH in epidemiology from Fall 21 batch. Recently, I am work as a clinical research assistant. So I want to know the future of mine as a clinical researcher. Uh, and my background is MBBS. So I'm so much interested to um, see me as a experienced clinical researcher, and I want to know the uh, opportunity in abroad like Canada as a clinical researcher. Thank you.
Now there is a tons of opportunity in clinical research because we have a clinical trial going on each hospital. Each university professor engages a lot of innovation. You know that unlike other developed country, we teach our own research. So we don't teach any particular book to learn these things. We conduct our research, field study, or clinical trial, and we teach this in the classroom. This is like a first hand right away. So that's why Canada is the best place to clinical research. And we teach clinical research because if you go to the Canadian, what they call public health, PHAC website, you will see for clinical research, all the skill and competency you need to learn, like what they call ethical approval, and good clinical practice, TCPS, to all sorts of things. We give the fundamental in addition to your research knowledge. So clinical trial knowledge. So all things are helpful and useful to learn. And Canadian or any North American, European universities always almost similar, if not the same approach. So a lot of opportunity for this. Mostly the doctors, they're coming to Canada, they're mostly doing clinical research. Let's say I'm the professor in the medicine or anesthesia in the St. Michael Hospital example, then I should have a laboratory and we should have a team who is doing the research as a team. So that's all the professors do these things. Yeah, okay. Because this is the lab kind of thing, but I do the field research. Field is my lab. I don't do the research in the hospital or these things. I do the research in the community. So that is the difference. So I think you understand the community health and clinical research difference. If you understand, you can see most of the clinical research happening in the hospital base, and I'm focused only community based. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So I want to give the floor to Mimi for her to elaborate her understanding what I said. Can you summarize for all the people, because I know you are a very good communicator. Can you communicate what you have learned and what is the next step? Mimi.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for giving me the floor. Also, thank you so much, ma'am. I am very happy to see you, both of you on screen. So I'm going to summarize my today's lesson. As I am an applicant for the next fall session in North American University, the things I could understand from your speech that for master's program, I need my bachelor certificates, my mark sheet, my resume, letter of intent or SOP, and IELTS score, and also 3 reference letter from my academic supervisor. And for resume, I need to prepare like include my name, my email address, mobile number, or LinkedIn address, and also my academic credentials. Also, if in terms of my professional experience, I need to include the impact of my work in the resume. And also about letter of intent or SOP, I have learned today that first I need to select a suitable subject for me in the university which interests me more, and then I need to write something and why I want to study this subject, which are the factors that have encouraged me to read this subject at this university. And I need to open up my mind, my journey, why I want to study this subject particularly. So in this way, I can develop my letter of intent. Then I need to